Hi guys, it's Mike here from KS Bushcraft Down Under. Today I thought we'd do a knife review because we all enjoy a good knife review of the Mora Eldris with fire starter kit. So it comes with the regular Eldris box with an additional box on the base. So I'd call it a neck carry kit, but anyway. So it comes with a fire steel, some paracord, an additional, they call it a secondary lock, and a length of paracord. Now there's heaps of reviews on the Eldris. What it is, it's a nice solid little fixed blade, 2.3 inches long or 59 millimeters blade, 5.6 inches long or 143 mil, yeah, 0.08 of an inch or 2 millimeters blade. The blade is, back of the blade is sharp, so it will strike a fire steel. The whole kit's 2.8 ounces or 80 grams, and it fits in your pocket. This little knife really does perform, and it's no hassle, stainless steel, so if you're not good at looking after your kit, you can put it away wet or whatever. Sheath's unidirectional, so you can go in either direction. It's got a couple of holes on the bottom for looping your paracord through. So either direction locks in, which is handy enough where it's not handed in any form. There's these little locating pins on the back. So it's also reversible. So suddenly you've got a decent size handle. So there's plenty of reviews on the knife. I've done a couple, and it is a great little knife. So in Australia, these with the neck carry kit never seem to come on special. The other ones I can pick up for about $28, $30 sometimes. These come on special regularly, but not so much with a neck carry. This is actually a light duty, same sheath, which I made my own neck carry system for it. So the neck carry kit, 50% more in price, sometimes a bit more than that. You can actually get two light duties for one neck carry kit, so it feels like it's a bit over the top. So in the bottom part of the box, you get a fire steel, secondary lock, piece of paracord, and a set of instructions. So we'll go through some details. I weighed the whole kit. It's 122 grams. Now that's getting to from my personal preferences, a little on the heavy side for a neck carry. So I do have a Victorinox Soldier, which is 170 grams in this Kydex sheath, and I have this homemade tail on it with a fire steel on it, and I find this is not pleasant to wear. So this ends up living in my backpack, and when I leave camp I'll slip it over my neck, but if I was to lose my backpack in mid-hike, I'd also lose this. So the real thing you want with a neck carry, you want it layered. So you may have other kit in your backpack, but you want something that you can wear all the time. So this other kit of mine has a whistle, small folding knife, little light, little compass. That comes in at about 117 grams, and that's right in my comfort zone. So this is right on that comfort zone, depending where you put the fire steel on or not. So it comes with 38 inches of paracord, or 97 centimeters. It weighs 9 grams. I don't know if it's 550 cord or not. It doesn't say. The fire steels, I looked at it, I thought, yeah. But anyway, it is a solid fire steel. It's about 5/16 of an inch or 8 millimeters for the rest of us, and 2¼ inches long, so not the longest, or 58 millimeter. In the instructions they show you putting your fingers through it and using this lever tab to double over to hold this in place. So that would be an effective fire steel. I couldn't find out where it was made, by the way. The secondary lock, now it is handed. There's two small locator pins which go into these, so it can only go on the sheath one way. And it's easy to know when you've got it right. That's wrong, no click. That's right. So when it's being carried, neck carry style, that'll make sure it's retained. So this black one, I weighed the knife at 62 grams, the sheath at 15, which is bang on the weight required. So I'll take some decent pictures so you guys can see it. Simple enough. Gives you two options for carrying your fire steel. Basically straight over there, so it can't pass that point. Makes no difference if this is on or off. Or they suggest wrapping it around the fire cord. This long, I've tried this long enough to do that. Now, with this paracord, whether it's 440 or 550, it could choke you to death. So most of my knives have a breakaway bead on them, so that it'll pop before you get strangled to death. So I suggest you do that. Now it's showing a simple overhand knot with a double loop. So that would be basically that, with a double push through, and just tighten down like that. Which is well and truly strong enough to hold the knife in place, but will pop out. So I suggest doing that. Don't try it on hard. So as I showed you, so this is their hand positions for the fire steel. Okay guys, this is their idea. So my left hand, I've got my two middle fingers through here. I've got the leather tab on the top. So what we're basically doing, we're folding the leather tab, pinning that between those fingers, capturing that there. So what that does, now a good fire steel technique, a lot of people with a small fire steel like this would bury it in the ground and work the knife down, but that usually pushes your sparks away from your target. A much better technique is to hold the knife in position, you know, beveled at the angle where you want the sparks to go, and to pull this away. So that'll give you a good solid hold on this. Actually, relatively surprised by the quality and the thickness of this fire steel. I thought it was a bit average looking from online, but it's well and truly solid. It's much thicker than it's like my Fire Scout model. It's probably the Army model. So guys, I'll tie this up and we'll see how she looks. So I'll just slip one end of the paracord through the top hole, feed it through. So we're out this end. To give myself plenty to play with, I'll put my finger on that side and I'll tilt this down, and hopefully it'll stay at the bottom. Follow it along, straight out, easy as. So we'll pull that through. Now they're showing an overhand knot down the bottom here, but I'll put that in last. I'll do this knot here. Over, back behind, out the front, straightforward enough, just a half inch. We'll put our double in, put that through there. Okay, so I'm only drawing on the hitch part of the knot. That's it there. I'll test that for length on my head. right size for my noggin, even if I've got a beanie on. So what I want that slip knot not on the back of my neck. If anything, I prefer it down here. Well guys, we're all done. We've got an overhand knot there, we've got the slip knot there. I'll see how the slip knot goes anyway for a trial, and I may change it with a snap breakaway bead because I've got plenty of them. As for the fire steel, whether I keep it on here, because basically it'll only be an emergency one for me, or whether I swap it out for one of these little tiny ones and attach that up here, time will tell. Anyway, great kit. It's just a shame about the price being a bit ouchy. Anyway guys, if you like the content I create, feel free to subscribe, it helps me out greatly, and we'll catch you next time.